All right, that's good enough. That's too too close. Okay. Okay, this is good enough. Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be explaining the solution of the LeetCode problem that is basically score of a string. That's the name of the problem. Anyway, today we're going to be showing how to solve the score of a string problem. I swear it's a tongue twister. Anyway, first of all, let's get into understanding the algorithm before actually using the code. Because honestly, I believe understanding the algorithm is the first step towards coding anything. Because honestly, as long as you know some basic syntax and you know the algorithms, you can basically code the algorithm too. This is my first video, so I decided to just point it out. So let's say here you have the string input hello, and you want to print out the difference between each character and sum them up between each adjacent character. So between H and E and L, L and L, and L and O. The differences will then be added up as well. But keep in mind, in the problem, it requires that you take the absolute value you sum up the absolute value of the difference. So the output will always be either 0 or positive, because absolute value here. We can take a look into the problem for more details, like this. But anyway, a string is basically an array of characters, in case you didn't know, even in JavaScript, or Java particularly. This is the Java solution, not the JavaScript solution. Anyway, if we want to take the difference of two characters, we have to find a way to access two characters at the same time. So here's what I think about doing. This is the algorithm, by the way. So first of all, we need a for like here. It will start here. I mean, I just couldn't think of anything else, so I just wrote null here. But anyway, this will be the start. We're comparing the ASCII values of H and E. If you don't know ASCII values, there are a lot of sites online that tell you the ASCII code. Like for example, there is also one from CMU that also explains the ASCII codes. It converts the chars to the decimals. So the ASCII code of H, lowercase h, is going to be 104. So 104. Oh yeah, we're going to subtract it by the ASCII value of lowercase e, which is 101. But yeah, keep in mind though, we're taking the absolute value. And then we're going to, okay, that's going to be the absolute value of 104 minus 101 is 3. And then the absolute value of 3 is 3. Alright, so the next pointer here is going to be set to, let's say 1 and 2, and this will be null. E and L. So 101 minus the ASCII value of L is 108. So that's going to be 101. Oh, my bad. 101 minus 108. And then that's going to be the absolute value of -7, which is equivalent to 7 here. Next, we're going to actually compare the second character and the third character. So this is going to be null, and so is this. L and L have the same ASCII values, so we print out 0. We don't even need to do the calculation. And now, finally, we have to compare L and O. So indices 3 and 4. So this will be whatever letter. I just chose null, but you could choose anything else. Okay, L has an ASCII value of 108 minus the ASCII value of lowercase o is 111. And this will be the absolute value of -3, which is 3. So therefore, the sum will be 3 plus 7 is 10, plus 0 is also 10, plus 3 is 13. So the score of the string should be 13. So essentially what you want to do here is you will want a for loop. This is not exact Java code. For I is 0, I is going to be less than the len of string minus 1. Now the reason why it's minus 1 is because if it wasn't like len of string minus 1, then this would be null, and then the next character would be an out of bounds index. So this is the main reason we do this. And then of course we increment it by 1. So that's going to be around it. So let's go ahead and go into LeetCode. So first of all, since we are given a score, which is a sum, we need to define a sum variable. Now the sum will be 0, and now for a for loop that we discussed, for our initializer, we'll make a variable I. It's going to be a type integer, and then I is going to be less than. Now s.length, not to be confused with the array.length, not a method. Array.length is a field, not a method. So, and then minus 1, and then I plus plus. In other words, I plus equals 1. And now what we're going to do is sum plus equals. This is so we can make the code concise. So s dot, now we can get the char values here, but if we add chars to an invariable, you're basically adding their ASCII codes. So s.char I plus s.char I plus 1. Actually, it's minus, so yeah, that's it. But keep in mind though, we still need to print the absolute values. So math.abs, that's the name of the method. So there we go. And finally, we need to return the sum. Return sum. And let's go ahead, run it, see if our test cases satisfy this code. As a matter of fact, our test case does actually satisfy this code. So hello, and then 13, expected output's 13. Case 2, SAS, output 50, expected 50. And now let's go ahead and submit it. I submitted it around 2 times already, so you'll see like, you're gonna see like you're going to see like some submissions here. But yeah, it turns out not everybody has done this problem, but this is like one of the easy problems. You'll be getting a lot of easy problems on like LeetCode interviews. That's what I heard. You'll be getting a few medium problems too, I should say. So anyway, that out of the way. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys in another video.